Hey everybody, this is Tanner, and I'm gonna play some Shenmue Part 1 today on the original Dreamcast. Hope you enjoy it.
Ah, Ine-san. Ine-san.
Ryo-san, I'm all right, but Hazuki-sensei,
My father?
If you guys don't know, it's a good game. Maybe it's a little rough now, in some regards. But at the time, I mean, amazing for sure. I thought some people didn't, agree with that, but it's a one I have fond memories of. So we're gonna take a look at it today.
Fuku-san! Fuku-san! Ryo-san! Fuku-san!
Good music in this game too.
Father!
Stay back, Ryo.
For the last time, where is the mirror?
I've no intention of telling you. Hmm?
So down right here. Father!
Father! Why?
Now then,
No matter how often you ask, I'll never tell.
Oh no, not Ryo.
No,
Not
don't!
the boy.
hand over the mirror. Or else, your son.
Wait! The mirror, it's buried under the cherry tree.
This game also has
Do you remember
combat.
Chaosun Main?
There's a lot of
Chao,
story and
That's the name
chatting
of the
with
man
people,
you
but
killed in Moon Swan.
it
just fighting
can't
for
be.
you.
You!
Get up. I'll allow you to die like a warrior.
Father!
Benmi-sama, we have it.
Take out the mirror. That's what it was all about. Again, solid music throughout.
Father.
Father.
Forgive me for leaving you alone.
What are you saying? Father!
Your
Leaving you alone, son?
friends. Keep friends. Those you love close to you.
No. Father! No!
4 days later.
A letter for Hazuki-sensei.
Gonna start having some dreams here. The nightmares. Hoping that once this gets going, I actually remember how to play and where to go. We'll see. We'll see how well the controller holds up too, because it's been a while since I've used the Dreamcast one. Hope you guys are doing all right. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. We got some phone numbers here. So this is kind of what you would go refer to see where you're at in the game. It's kind of like your quest log. So he's going to recap. He'll recap a lot of stuff. So he's talking about the mirror stolen, the dojo, and that's all you have. But as you talk to people and everything, it'll fill out. So I think so this game is a little bit weird on Dreamcast because you use the stick to look. And you can zoom. Check all these drawers. There's usually nothing in them. There's a couple of hidden little. Let's see if I can find it. I think there's. There's a video game system somewhere. It must not be in his room. You can get these cassette tapes throughout the game and listen to this music, which I remember doing. So that'll be like the main theme. So yeah, then use the D-pad for all of your navigation. What a lot of people don't realize when they start playing this game is that you can push and hold B to like lock your position and then tilt or
Ryo-san,
rotate in place,
you should still be
which
resting.
helps a lot.
I'm fine, really. And you? Are you alright?
Yes, but I must keep busy, otherwise I'll get depressed.
I understand. But you needn't work too hard.
Yes. Oh, by the way, I have this for you.
This lady is
This
so
is for
sweet.
today.
So sweet.
From tomorrow, I'll leave it on top
She gives
of the
me an
shoe
allowance.
cabinet every day.
Do you know where Fukusan is?
Fukada-san, I believe he's in the dojo.
Really? Thanks.
Alright, well, let's could explore the house. There's different rooms. So there's like the mom's room. Not the mom, she's not your mom. You could run with the trigger in this game. See if I can remember where this guy is going to be at. I think you can also in this game pick up like scrolls and stuff. Like you could learn moves. Hello, hello. Hey, what's up, Kalodic? Hope you're doing alright.
Those
joining me.
who follow the path of a warrior must be ready to die. In order to stand by their convictions. Live for one's convictions. Die for one's convictions. That is how I lived my life. Ryo, it is up to you to discover your path and follow it through.
My father must have known that Landi was coming.
Trying to get it to focus, but yeah, on original Dreamcast, I have the version on PS4 as well, but believe it or not, the Dreamcast was actually easier to hook up and get going than to drag the PS4 into my room here that I'm at. Alright, so that was just some story stuff. It's weird, sometimes there's like hidden things. Like you can take like that off if you wanted to. I think I can just go to the dojo. There's a lot of stuff in the house you can explore. There's like a phone right there that you can use. Have you ever played this game before, Kalodic? It's also on the PS4. They had like it paired it, part 1 and 2. And then part 2 they also released on the Xbox original and Dreamcast, but it didn't have a US release. You can get it in, I got a European version.
Ryo-san, is everything okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. I want to ask you about that man.
Oh, that man.
Batman.
The man called Landi. What did he talk with my father about?
Landi demanded the mirror, and then they threw me out of the dojo.
The black suits? Catch the names?
I don't know. They came out of nowhere.
I see. Thanks, Fuku-san. If you remember anything at all,
Batman.
be sure to tell me.
Ryo-san, why? What you gonna do? Ryo-san, where are you going? You're not going after them. Please, don't. Look what they did to Hazuki-sensei.
They killed my father, right in front of me. I will have my revenge. I need to do this for my father.
My father. And, spoiler, but there's been 3 games, and still never catches the guy. Don't think he ever will. You can also spar, so like you can train and do stuff with some people. Like you can practice with some people, and I think I can fight with him here.
Fukusan,
What?
about those men?
If you go after them, take me too.
No way.
Why not?
What a
I
baby.
don't want to lose anyone close to me again.
Hazuki-sensei took care of me since I was 15 years old. That's 10 years. He was like a father to me.
I appreciate your intentions, but you have to understand.
But Ryo-san...
Alright, so he'll tell you things as he learns them. That's a pretty straightforward one. I think we just have to just leave the house and go towards the little city.
Keep your balance. That's right. Now listen. Tighten up your abdomen. Straighten up. Find your center of balance. Yes, like that.
Good, good.
Yes, good.
So good. You said it, brother. All right, so let's get out of here. I think that's what we have to do. Is we have to start because there's gonna be someone who tells us about a black car, and we're gonna see a cat who's adorable. So this game is interesting because for the time, like think about this back on Dreamcast. 1999 or something, I'm forgetting the year exactly, but so this game has a lot of characters in it, and they all kind of have, for the most part, schedules and things, which is very interesting. But also, this game looks really good, I think, still. There'd be people down there I can talk to and all that.
Hey,
Hey, mister! Let's play soccer!
some other time, okay?
And you can pretty much talk to people. You can try to go up to their houses and knock on the doors.
No one's home?
Sometimes you'll get reactions from them.
Hey, Joe!
Hi, Megumi. You got a kitten in there?
You promised not to tell my mommy?
Sure.
Okay, then I'll show you.
Is this your kitten?
But this kitty, see? She's all alone.
All alone?
Yep. see, the other day, when it rained, a car ran over her mommy.
Oh,
My
that
big
poor
sister
cat.
saw it. She said it was a big black car.
A black car.
Yeah, and she said it was really scary. And then me and Sis, we buried the mommy cat. And so now I can be the kitty's mommy. But Mommy says we can't keep the kitten at home.
So you going to keep her here?
Yeah, everybody's helping out too. Like Kota, Yasuo, and Kaio.
I see.
You can help out too. You can get food for the cat.
So good. Think she's hungry?
Wait a second.
Okay.
Gotta go with the fish, right?
Do this, so it's easier to eat.
Wow, she's eating.
She's so tiny, but already an orphan.
It's so sad. Yamagi-san almost got ran over too.
Yamagashi-san?
Yeah, the car was going so fast, he got shocked and fell. And hurt his backside, so now he stays home all day. When I go to the candy shop, I always stop by to visit him.
To the candy shop.
Yeah, it's close by there. Megumi, you need to be careful around cars too.
Yes.
That's right,
Well,
folks. We should
I've
all
got
be
to go
careful
now.
around cars.
But wait, we gotta think of a name for the kitty.
Oh, well, when I think of a good one, I'll let you know.
You promise? Bye-bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
So we got some story stuff there, but we also got another clue. You said that someone else almost got hit by the car. Little kitty cat. I still think this game controls pretty well, everything considered. This the Dreamcast controller is a little funky, just in some things like this back grip here could be a little weird. I think so. We gotta find that guy.
Oh, hello, yo.
Kondo-san, the day of the incident, did you see any men in black suits?
The day of the incident? You mean the day it thundered, right? I didn't see them.
I see. Did anything unusual happen around here that day?
Not that I'm aware of. But you know,
Oh, she's
Sumiya-san
useless.
knows about everything that goes on around here. It'd be good if you tried asking Sumiya-san.
I see.
Well, who is that? That's one of those things where this game, you know, has no HUD or anything that, like, to be like, that's... Here's an icon, that's the person above their head or anything. There's no map as far... Wait, no, there's a map, but it's not going to be, You can get a map, but it's not going to be detailed at all. With anything like that. It's kind of cool that it looks like a cassette, though, a little bit. So on the PS4 version, there's some other little added things which are pretty neat. You also have a watch that you can check out. You turn on the light. Because this game does revolve pretty heavily around some time-based stuff.
Excuse me.
Yes?
What's this nameplate say?
It says Tajima.
Does it? I'm trying to find the Yamamoto's house, but see, my eyesight is bad, so...
Don't worry. I'll look for it. Wait for me in that park up ahead.
You're so kind. Thank you so much.
Alright, well, I guess this is our first real, like, errand, that we're gonna have to do. So we're gonna have to find that house, and she was... So, this game is interesting, though, because you can look at, things, kind of actually inspect them pretty closely. She was looking for that house, so there'll be these little signs, and this is where you would kind of use that thing I was telling you about, where you...
This isn't it.
So it's kind of cool, because that guy, see, he's living there. So you can kind of rotate, and then you want to zoom in. It's kind of the way to do that. There's a little shop right here we can go to. We can also get some soda. Or some cola. You choose. It's your world. I don't have a drink to cheers with my boy here, but if you do, go for it.
Ooh.
It looks like it burns.
Ah, good.
Good cola. Alright, so now we're ready to continue looking. I wish I knew this game a little bit better by heart. I'd beaten it a few times, but don't know it all that well. I don't know if it's gonna be right here though. I feel like this is probably gonna be a little too close to Momura.
Yamamoto. That's it. Guess I'll go get that lady.
Right. It's the little park. Pretty small.
Ma'am, I found it.
Did you? Thank you so very much.
This is it.
Thank you for taking the time to help me, young man.
I have to go now.
There are so few helpful young people these days.
Dang, trashing on young people. I still love the way this game looks. Like, I love these shots like this. You know, this is kind of what I remember of Shenmue, is like these nice, you know, just these scenes in like your hometown here growing up. You get a job later. So here's this interesting connection between this game and Virtual Fighter, because there's
100 yen
developed
each.
by Yu Suzuki. And it was cool, you could collect these.
Maybe
they continued
just
that
one.
in part 2 and 3. You can't just have one though.
I know this.
And you can kind of move it around. You can see there's a pretty big gap, but it's all good. Look at that hand model.
Maybe I should get another. I'll pass.
But it's cool because there will be different machines. So like, see, this one's more Sega themed in general.
100 yen each.
And in part 2, you could
Maybe
buy them
just
up and
one.
kind of... It was almost like stocks or something. It was weird. It was like you could buy and have these collections and then pawn them. It was like a way to, you know, bargain, get money in the game, which was, you had to stop to raise cash. at
This is
certain points in the
cool.
game, so I think that's from Sonic. Sonic, what's the one where it's on Genesis or 32X?
I should try again.
Sonic
I'll
and that
pass.
character like tied together. But you could go into the shop too, which I'll do later. But it's pretty cool that way. Oh, this guy. All right, so she found it. Almost got hit by a black car. See, the thing is, I'm not sure exactly where Gishi-san is. 'Cause I think the next. Let's see. I think the next scene here is.
I haven't talked to Yomagashi-san yet.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because that next scene would be the city. Almost got hit. It might be this person in the. Or maybe no. So that is kind of the thing with this game is there is a bit of this trying to get around.
Hey,
Hey, mister! You want to
She's
wrestle?
gonna tell me about Sonic.
sorry. Maybe
You can't skip dialogue, so you don't have to listen to all that.
now, Yuki.
Yo!
Got a sec?
Sure. Hey, is everything okay?
Yeah, but hey, on that day, did you see any men wearing black suits?
Black suits? No, I sure didn't.
I see. Any idea who might know about those men in black suits?
Can tell me about the same guy.
Maybe Sakuragaoka Gossip Gaggle might know something. You know how they're always yakking over near the payphone. Try asking them.
Good idea.
See, the thing is, though, I talked to them, and I didn't talk to both of them. Just wondering who's the guy who got almost hit. Is this a worker? Who's he yelling at? There's no one there.
Oh, no. I'm busy today. Ask someone else, will you?
That's classic Shenmue right there.
Sumiya-san.
Hi, Ryo.
Forgive me, I knew this was gonna happen. I don't remember where the person's at to talk to. Kitty cat. I don't think it was the kids.
Hey,
You just want to
Hey,
wrestle.
mister! Want to play with me?
some other time, okay?
It's soccer. Maybe it was this old guy here?
Yamagashi-san,
Oh, it's you, Ryo.
Who's this guy?
how is your back?
Yes, it's much better. But how did you know?
I heard from someone in the neighborhood that you almost got ran over by a car.
Well, it must have been Megumi or Sumiya-san who told you. That driver was insane.
Gossip Girls.
Could you tell me about what happened with that car?
Sure. This black car came flying around the corner over by Sakuragaoka Park and went towards Dubuita.
A black car. Did you see the license plate number?
Maybe if there hadn't been any snow. And to make matters worse, I fell over. So I never had the chance.
Oh, well, I'm glad
His
to hear you're
arms
okay.
keep him locked behind his back. Alright, so we're still following the lead of that car into now like the first. Well, this whole little city here, I think, is all one load area. There is like a harbor that you can go to, which loads, just where you start working. But there's little more vending machines here that you can go to...
Akasaka-san,
Hi, Ryo.
that day, did you see a black car?
A black car?
That day...
I hear it came from Sakuragaoka and drove through Dobuita at full speed.
I had no idea.
I see.
Ryo, why don't you maybe some...
Yeah?
So, a big thing with this game, as you can tell by now, is investigating. You have to do a lot of that kind of stuff. Oh, here's this girl is like basically loves him, and he
Nozomi.
doesn't really go after it.
Have things
the way you
settled
would
down
want.
for you, Eddie?
Yeah,
If there's anything I can do, be sure to let me know.
yeah. Did you happen to see
That
a black
day.
car that day?
A black car?
Yeah, it wasn't the kind of car usually seen around here.
You know, a car like that splashed mud on me when it sped past.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you see who was in the car?
No, I didn't. It was too fast. But I heard a rumor that Tom had an argument with the people in the car.
Do you mean Tom at the
Oh,
hot dog
my-
truck?
Yeah. Why are you asking about that car?
No reason. See you later.
Ryo,
Hmm?
cheer up, will ya?
Yeah, see you.
That car, on that day, that man. Our boy Tom had an argument. That sounds just like Tom. He would. So these shops will close and open at certain times, and people will work them. I think they'll some of them will leave. You know, you'll see them leaving, going home. That dude's delivering something. But this is my boy Tom here. He owns the best hot dog stand around. It's also kind of cool when you do the stick on some of this stuff. You know, when you just look around, it'll know, and it brings up the text for things.
Tom.
Hey, Ryo!
Tell
That
me about
day.
those men in the black car.
What?
Nozomi told me you had words with the guys driving the black car.
No, I don't remember.
They might have been the ones who murdered my father.
Your father?
Please try to think.
Right, man. I'll try.
Those guys in the black car? What were they like?
I saw a guy wearing this weird coat.
What kind of coat?
It was a deep green, maybe velvet or silk, like something Chinese.
That's Landi. What happened?
They almost hit one of my customers, so I gave them a piece of my mind. But that man, he gave me this glare. I ain't never seen such a cold stare, man.
Do you remember anything else?
Nope. Try asking Chinese people about
hair.
Chinese.
Do you know any Chinese?
Sorry, man. But see that travel agency over there? They get some Chinese customers. I'll ask around for you too, man. Come by later.
Sure.
Ask Chinese people about Chinese. Oh, Tom, don't ever change. You scoundrel. I'd like to try a hot dog. He doesn't ever sell me one. Ryu ain't got time to eat. See, those little kids that I was talking to earlier, they're up in the village. Or not the village, but the, residential area. Alright, so we did get that update. See, coming from Chinese people. So there's a map somewhere that you can get. I know they're hanging off the walls or something like that. It's also cool because there's an arcade here. U Arcade, and it's also got the vending machine toys out there. There's also right behind me is a parking lot. Oh, here's a map. Oh, that's right. So you don't have a. I don't remember if you get an actual map, but you can refer to these signs here. zoom in and everything. So he said that's Chinese people, but so I think maybe you want to go next to this antique shop. There's like a China shop, or maybe that place right there. Let's try one of those two. So one's gonna be down the alleyway right, and one's gonna be end of the street. Alright. Now this parking lot though, you can go here and practice.
Maybe I can practice here. I should work on my moves.
So I can practice for
I'll
a
lose
little
my
bit
edge if I
since
don't practice.
we haven't seen any combat or fighting per se. But you do have a moves list.
That's enough.
Let me see. There's a. Okay. Which I think is pretty cool how it shows you the moves and then the little diagram. And you can level these up just by doing them. Also, what's kind of cool on the VME here for the Dreamcast, it does show you the input. Where's the... Sorry, this glare. Trying to figure out what's the best way to... But when you do moves in the game, it'll kind of like light up. And it's cool because this part of the game, the combat part of it, is pretty much taken from Virtua Fighter. They kind of, I mean, from what I remember and what I know, it uses that Virtua Fighter engine. But just by doing these moves, you'll like get tired after a while, or you can only do so much practice per day. But the more you do the moves, you'll end up like mastering them. So when you use them in fighting, you're more proficient with it. Even just by doing these single punches, I think I'm gaining experience just with them. There's also grabs that you can do, and then there's like dodge move, and then there's kicks that you can do as well.
That's enough.
But the animations, I think, are still pretty solid when it comes to the fighting. Like the fighting system is cool. I like it. It's actually a nice shot with the sunset. So yeah, and this game does have a day-night cycle. It's got a little bit of a weather system, like it'll snow and rain. It's interesting. This game has a mode to where you can put on make it so the weather was the exact weather back in 1986 or whenever this takes place, and it's just like it's the recorded weather of this region at the time, which is so weird that they would include that, but cool too. So one of these places was, I think this is the Chinese restaurant, maybe? It's still open? Or is it? It's almost, it's not too late, so it's almost 6. Almost 6. But yeah, like I said, good music, I think, throughout this game. And it's pretty cool looking. I mean, this was the most expensive game to make at the time. I think it was like 40 to 70 million at the time, and the game did not definitely make it. It was like, I think that's what kind of ruined it. And then part 2 is kind of a limited release, and then they kickstarted part 3.
Yes? Are there any other Chinese people around here?
Why do you want to know about other Chinese?
Nothing, really.
Is it something to do with what happened to your father?
Yes.
Oh no. Not all Chinese people are bad.
I understand that, but the only clue I have is that they were Chinese. Please, is there anything you could tell me?
You say Chinese people around here? But there's quite a lot of them compared to before. we don't really know the newcomers.
I see.
Why don't you tell him about the 3 blades?
Oh, the 3 blades.
3 blades?
3 blades? You can say it too.
What are the 3 blades?
It literally refers to 3 different blades that represent 3 different trades.
The barber, the tailor, and the cook. They all use bladed tools. The barber uses a razor. The tailor uses scissors. And the cook uses knives.
Ah, I get it.
Most of the Chinese who came to Japan were one of the 3. It doesn't cost much to set up, so you can start the business quickly. People of the 3 blades also know each other very well. It's a good idea to ask them if you're looking for information on people from China.
Who are some of the 3 blade people around here?
For the barber, visit Maeda-san. For the tailor, see Itoi-san, who's making patches now. For the cook, go and ask Mampukuken Namen. The 3 blade people should know about other Chinese people as well.
Oh, there's also another barber shop, the Liu Barber and Hair Salon. But Liu-san's father is in the hospital now. His family's having a hard time. The shop's been closed recently.
So, I should go and speak with Maeda-san, Itoi-san, and Mampukuken Ramen, right?
Yes.
Alright.
I see. Thank you very much.
I think we got it. Thank you. I wonder if I could... It'd be nice if I could turn the TV on and they had a little fake broadcast going on. Alright, so we learned about the 3 blades. We're gonna have to... So this game is definitely a mix between like talking and investigating and then combat and QTEs. But it's probably a little bit less on the fighting and QTE side. It's definitely, I think you spend more time investigating things for sure. There's a way to... Okay, so the second game you can get maps. But there is a map right here. Okay, so they're seeing the 3 blades, which were, ramen. Okay, so we're looking for any of those names on the sign here. Okay, so we're next to the ramen place. Patch's place is right there in pink. So 2 of them are at that end. Right there. Bam, bam. But we are next to this one, so... Let's go ask about it in here. This is a cool little, like, little bar you can go into. I think there's also a Bob's Pizza. There's also a little casino somewhere. I don't remember which one of those buildings back there was in, but so I'm not sure how late all these places are open.
Excuse me.
Yes, what is it?
I'm looking for any members of the 3 blades.
The 3 blades? How do you know about the 3 blades?
Well, Tao-san of the Ajiichi told me about it. He suggested I could find out more here.
Is that so? My husband used to be a cook, 3 blades.
Your husband?
Yes, but I'm afraid he's passed away.
Don't remember how
About
this goes
the
into
three
the next
blades.
clue.
My husband, he died a while back, but I can introduce you to two other people,
Who would that be?
Yong-sun and Woo-sun.
Yang-san and Woo-san?
They both work at the steel mill, but they're originally Three Blades members.
Where should I go to meet them?
I hear they go drinking together at night, so you can probably find them at a bar around here.
I'll give it a try. Thank you.
Alright. That's pretty helpful. This girl's got some good food cooking up. Look at here. Some noodles. She said a bar at night. So I know there's a bar. There's that bar that I mentioned, but I know there's one you get into a fight in. Which I think is down here.
Ain't got time for punk kids. Get out of here.
I go there at some point. Okay, so there it is, Slot House. So this is, yeah, you can go, you can gamble there. So it's kind of cool, there's signs that tell you the hours of places. I don't think this is going to be where we need to go. This is a tiny bar. Got a jukebox.
Excuse me?
Hey there. You're still a minor, ain't ya? Sorry, kid, but come back when you're 20 years old, okay?
All right. See you.
All right. Minors can't use the jukebox. Bars around here. I could check the sign again, but try to think of where else these other bars would be. There's the casino there. Keep calling it a casino, but you know what I mean. I don't think this is anything. Or maybe it is. Bar Tune? No, it's closed. Maybe the karaoke bar? I mean, they made it sound like I need to find someone in the bar, so let's see if I'm on the right track. Steelworker? You a steelworker?
Aoi-san?
Yo!
Can I ask you something?
I'm sorry, Ryo, but I got some things I gotta do now.
Is that so? Well, see ya.
Alright. Dongwoo. Well, guess he won't let me talk to him. There's gonna be a map out here. I'm gonna go check it. Alright, so the thing is, not all the bars see are marked. Maybe it's just the major ones, the important ones. Maybe it's that bar there. Gosuka. Or another bar. So It's the only bar on the map, so maybe that's where we should go. Nope. Or yes, maybe?
Excuse me, I'm looking for two men. A young son and a Wu son.
What? I'm Young.
I'm Wu.
Excuse me, but do either of you know a Chinese man named Lan Di?
Lan Di? No, I don't know him.
Me neither.
I was told that as formal members, you might know about Three Blades.
Ah, you hear that at Mampuku Ken Ramen? So Yamamoto-san remembered.
Ah, the mole near Yamamoto-san's mouth is quite sexy. Very nice indeed.
If she sent you, then I suppose we can help. We used to be apprentice tailors as Three Bladers.
But we weren't cut out for it. Now we work at the steel mill.
Do you plan to stay in Yokosuka long?
The yen is very strong. I can make more money working in Japan than in China.
I'll work hard in Japan 5 more years, then go back to China and build a house.
I see. Thanks.
That dialogue. Well, that wasn't helpful though. They didn't tell me anything, right?
Hi, Ryo.
Akemi-san.
Okay.
About the...
Ah.
Nothing else? Nothing?
Of all the Three Blade...
News.
Okay, so the barber is suggesting...
I see. Well...
Well, if it isn't Ryo.
She really wants to talk to me. Alright, so let's go to the barber, which I think was at the end, right? Into the street. It's gonna be near where the parking lot was. Could get a soda. A lot of bars in this game. That's actually pretty good representation. There's a little convenience store right here that you can go to. Got an amazing song. I always love that you can see the shutters closing. People closing up their shops and everything. See, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to that barber though now because of... it might be closed. I think it is going to be closed. Oh wait, they said barber. Oh, that way. Alright, what we're going to do, since I did take a wrong turn, is play an arcade game real quick. And of course we gotta buy another capsule. Mario, look at it.
$100 each. Maybe just one.
Don't really remember what you use all your other money for this game.
Hey.
He was disappointed.
I should try again. I'll pass.
But it's kind of cool because there's some games in here that are featured from, you know, this developer. And there's some mini games in here too. Yeah, I think all this stuff is playable.
One game, 100 yen. I should try it once.
Okay, is this Super Hang On? Just hang on. Okay. See if I remember how to play. Oh, clearly don't know how to play it. Okay. This is interesting. This does use the analog stick to turn and the right trigger for gas. Oh no, I can use the D-pad too. Alright, just getting the hang of it. Ooh, come on. Start to freak out. Oh my goodness, don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it, boy. Don't lose it, my man. Oh, he's getting so close. Ooh, what was my place? Oh, it's a jam. Not sure why it's not letting me. Anyway. I didn't know how to choose my initials there. Alright, let's go continue to the barber, and I'll come back and play another minigame later after that. I probably will play for maybe another hour here. So I think I'm gonna stop streaming games just because honestly no one watches and I really don't get subscribers. People unsubscribe for whatever reason, so I feel like I'm wasting my time on all that. So I'm gonna stream a few more games, and they're gonna be like some of my favorite games. You know, I'm distracted now. And so this was one of them, so that's why I'm playing it. I don't know if this barber shop is gonna be open though anymore. Closed. Okay, so we'll have to. There was a way in one of them, I think, to kind of like advance time. Because when they re-released this version, they added a couple other things in that menu right there. I don't remember what they were exactly. One of them, I think, was like a save, like a quick save. Because in this game, to truly save, you have to go back to home, I believe. Which you're gonna see here is gonna, you know, can be a trek. But there's a map for this area too, which kind of shows you some stuff. But at this point, though, I can't really do much. The place is being close, so this is where I have to go home. And there's a way sometimes to where it'll skip you back home, but other than that, most of the time you do have to make this run like I'm doing now to get back there. So I could definitely see how some of these things, like, you know, the dialogue heavy, interaction, investigating, exploring, and like traveling like this can, you know, it's not a game for everybody, for sure. At the time, though, it was very different, and it kind of blew my mind a little bit. It's also so cinematic the whole way through, you know. Even though the dialogue and voice acting is pretty cheesy and horrible sometimes, it's all kind of like campy, how I look at it now. But it's like still fun. So we'll go to bed, and then I think it'll let me go to bed, and then we'll get the allowance in the morning too, so we can blow it all on
Ryo-san,
capsule
you're home.
toys.
Oh, hi, Ine-san.
I was worried because it was getting late.
Don't worry. I'll always be home by 11 o'clock.
I do not wish to nag you, but...
Yes, I understand.
That's right. So if you are out too late, it will kind of like fast travel you home. Was this my room? Oh, nope, this is her room. I'm sorry. Let's get on out of there. This is, of course, his room. My bad. Was it? This is like the living room, right? Kitchen, whatever. It might have been that room that was on the, this one? Okay, got it. So, you can also train, which I would recommend you do. You don't have to, but if you're trying to make the end game stuff be a bit easier, you could do that. Save game is complete. That's right. So I think I just told it to focus on certain. So each day, I'm forgetting how that works. You can focus on certain areas to train. All right. So we got sometimes too in this game. It's weird. It'll kind of when you sometimes it warps you. It'll be like, do you want to go to where you left off at when you were at the previous day? But it doesn't happen all the time.
Today's allowance.
I think it's only maybe when it kicks you out, when you're out at 11 maybe. I didn't check what time it was, but I probably could have killed some time at the arcade and let it warp me. Because then I think it would warp you back, but I'd have to test that. Don't remember if that's how it works exactly. But yeah, graphically, it still looks good. Good look. It's real smooth too. That's one thing with the Dreamcast. I always thought that the games ran really smooth on the Dreamcast. Oh, kitty cat. Look at that, shadows. It's a little bit see-through.
Get ready, Yasu! Okay, Gota! Oops! Ah! Yo, watch out! I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, but be careful when playing in the road.
Okay.
Wait up, Yasuo! Wait for me!
This is our first QTE. Oh, kitty cat. So the other games I have, like I said, I do plan on. I'm not really gonna stream after the. I'm gonna do like a couple more games, and maybe I'll get back to it at some point. But then I'm just gonna stop and put it down for a while. But on my the other games on my list to do are Halo 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and then Assassin's Creed 2, I think. And then I think that's gonna be it. But I'm just gonna. I figured maybe play some of my favorites from the later generation. Close still. We'll have to wait till 10.
It's not open yet.
Could go to the convenience store. Tomato. Hear that sweet jam. So I know, I realize Ryo's character is all business, you know, but I always thought when I was playing through this game, or like part 2, that it would have been cool if they let you buy a hamburger or something from like the shop you go to, you know, because they're trying to push this whole sense of like a schedule and realism for the time, and I think that was just the one thing that was maybe missing. Although you didn't need to eat because you didn't have like health. Well, you do have health when you go to combat. So when you do combat, the health meter comes up. I always bought all the music, and I think you can play this in your house or something. Has a cassette player.
May I help you?
This.
I think in the re-release versions, you have a cassette player with you or something like that.
Draw a ticket, please.
That's right. It's a ticket system.
No prize.
Especially since you bought merchandise.
I'd say the prize is here in this jam. I don't really remember if you need any of this stuff for anything. Box of matches, candles. Yeah, I don't remember. Mama brand diapers. Oh no, okay. I want the matches. Go get down to the matches, buddy. That like claw move he does to go grab it.
Yo, may I help you?
This.
Come again, yo.
I think I might actually use those for something. You can also get like chocolate. You get stuff for the cat. So we can feed the cat later.
Yo, may I help you?
This.
It's almost going to be 10 o'clock, so we can go back to that barber.
Come again, yo.
Thank you. Alright, so... Food magazine? Boso Boso. Alright. I don't think you can get anything out of slice fish. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, I'm not using my B move I told you guys about. There you go. So that's an instance of where you want to use it. Push and hold B and then... Or what would it be? B circle on PS4. B on Dreamcast. B on Xbox. Alright, so the barber. Should be open. This game is pretty slow though for the most part, and also, I mean, I think at the time it was on Dreamcast, it was 4 discs long. So it's definitely an investment to see it through.
You, son.
Hopefully this is the right guy.
Welcome.
How would you like your hair today?
I'm not here for a haircut. I came to ask about people from China.
And you are?
Hope you're all doing right
Yo
though.
Hazuki,
Watching, thanks for
of the
watching.
Hazuki Dojo in Yamanose.
Hazuki-san?
Darling, you saw it in the paper on that snowy day.
Ah, I understand you've gone through a lot.
I'm looking for a
It's on
Chinese
Dreamcast.
man who goes by the name Lan Di. Tao-san and the others of the Three Blades said that perhaps you'd know.
So, Tao-san referred you to us.
Well, I'm a second-generation Chinese, so I don't think I can be of much help.
Maybe they meant your father.
Oh, I see.
He is...
My father's 80 years old. He owned a shop in Yokohama from before the war. Maybe he knows.
He's been in hospital for the flu and was just discharged yesterday.
He's been through a lot, so we've kept it closed for a while.
Is he all right?
Oh, he's much better now.
Perhaps he's exercising in Suzume Park.
Suzume Park?
He walks once around Obuita and eats at the soba restaurant every day.
Thank you very much. I'll try there.
Alright, so to the park. To the park we go. And I think this is where we're going to have our first fight. Wait, was it this guy?
Yamagishi-san.
Oh, it's you, Leo. Are you making progress in your martial arts skills? Train hard.
Yes, I will. I'll do my best.
Okay, Suzume Park. I don't remember if there's any other parks. Let's see if there is a sign. That's not it. Where's the other park at? Suzume Park. You know what? When in doubt, check the map out. I don't know if it's in this area. Because there's only one park here. Yamanose. I'm trying to remember if there's a park in that big city area. I don't think there is. Back. Sorry, folks. This is Shenmue, though. And now I gotta figure it out again. Maybe there'll be a map here right away. I'm just totally blanking on there being a second park. Because this is where the cat's at, which we can feed the cat since we're here. Oh wait, is this... Oh, where's the cat at? Okay, down there. My bad. Let's go. Look at that little kitty. I guess there's not a way for me to feed it.
Are you cold?
I'm not sure why I bought all that fish then.
Here,
oh, there we go.
Eat it. It's tasty.
Look, Dio, she must like it.
Yeah, she'll recover faster if she eats.
You're right. Thanks, Dio.
Alright, so let's keep an eye out for a map. But see, I don't think there's any parks over here. 'Cause that's residential. And then this would just be going back. Yeah, that's definitely someone's house. That's home. I guess maybe there is a park in the city area. Unless they're talking about the parking lot. Oh, you know what? Now it just dawned on me. Yes, I remember where it's at now. It's this little alleyway, which I think is this way. Here. Let's see. See if I'm right. I think he teaches me something. Oh no, was that not a park? Okay, I know this can. Oh, yep. Here it is, maybe. Are you the old man I need to see?
Are you Dio-san?
Yes, I am. And you?
My name is Dio Hazuki, from the Hazuki Dojo in Yamanose.
Ah, I've heard what happened to your father. My condolences. What can I do for you?
On that day.
I'm looking for a Chinese man who calls himself Lan Di. Three Blades members like Aji Ichi's Tao-san suggested that perhaps you might know.
Ah, you know of the Three Blades.
I know it refers to the three professions, barbers, cooks, and tailors.
That it does. Did you know that the proud elite of these professions were also imperial bodyguards, protecting emperors from assassinations with their razors, knives, and scissors?
About Lan Di?
I gather by his name that he is...
So you can also skip this stuff and it'll kind of throw up the words there if you wanted to. I don't think you can...
Or perhaps even the Chinese mafia.
Would they be here in Yokosuka?
They have developed a base in the harbor to bypass customs and expand their activities. Try asking some of the sailors in the vicinity. They're bound to know more.
Sailors? I'll look for some. Thank you very much.
Good luck.
For some sailors. If I was a sailor, where would I be? I'd be sailing. That bus will come by. It has like a.
I should talk to some more people.
Route. You know, it's just gonna show. So it'll have like a route list. So now he's gonna tell me to find sailors. Must find sailors. Probably at bars. Chinese mafia. Let's go play another game. And then we'll look for our sailor. See, those two guys earlier were at by the bar, so it's interesting that they're now here playing this game together. Couple of tough dudes who like arcade games.
What do you want?
I want to ask you something.
So, you think you got what it takes to fight me, huh? Go on, kiss off, punk.
Don't know where he got that impression from.
QTE
but all these
title.
games are
one game,
playable
100
here.
yen.
It's pretty cool.
Come on, kid.
Guess I'll try it.
So I'm gonna see how well I am with the Dreamcast buttons.
Second try. Ready, go.
I don't think you get anything from this. It's just getting a high score, I think. Freaking out. Oh, I didn't get to it fast enough.
Final try. Ready, go.
Oh, it finally switched it up and didn't do BA. I got it though.
We'll settle this next round.
You can also play darts. I think all the stuff in here is usable, which is pretty cool. I don't remember if they had an arcade like that in part 2, though. They had some mini games and stuff, but it was nothing like that. I don't think. So try to find some sailors now. Maybe Tom knows where a sailor would be.
Tom.
Seen him walking around.
Do you know any place where sailors hang out?
Sailors? Yeah, I do. They hang out at bars. They always start street fights when they're drunk, you know. I can't stand them, man.
Which bar do they hang out at?
I don't know. I'm broke.
Oh well, later.
Dream. Oh, poor Tom. He's not making any business. So he's gonna tell me to go to the bars. Tonight, of course, we got a while before it's nighttime. This is maybe where you get in a fight with them or something.
Hey, wait a minute! Hey, Hazuki, you think you can bump into me and not even apologize?
Yeah, jerk. Apologize to Enoki-san.
Well, maybe I'll just beat an apology out of you.
I don't have time for this. Get lost.
That's it, your history.
Yeah!
That's it. Damn, you're pretty tough.
I don't have time to play your little games.
Yes, I'm sorry.
You don't mess with me again. Got it?
All right, all right.
Hey, are you okay? Can you get up?
Oh, see how far away his hand was from his back when he's picking him up? Alright, a little side thing there.
Nozomi.
Ryo.
You got a minute? Nozomi, do you know of any shops where sailors might go?
Well, they sure don't come in here. I'd guess that they probably hang out in bars.
Yeah, probably. Hey, sorry to
for
bother
hard
you
days,
at work.
man.
It's no bother. But Ryo,
Hmm?
don't do anything crazy.
I won't. See ya.
He just never, he's always so professional. Spots for sailors hang out. So this is maybe where I was thinking of, we end up, this guy's probably still here. Yeah, it won't let me through.
Ain't got time for punk kids. Get out of here.
Fortunately though, oh my goodness, I have to wait till nighttime, so that's a long ways to wait. So maybe I'll have to call the video and stop it right here because I'm not really gonna have a way to fast forward anything, you know. I could try to do some training. Let's get some classic cola. I could go to the parking lot and train, but I don't know if that speeds up time. Like a good hurt.
Ah, good.
He loves it. See, this is kind of where I think it would be cool when you are trying to pass time, because it's like he's always so professional. It's like, what if I wanted to go and get Chinese food or a burger? It'd be cool if they let me do that, and maybe it would show him like eating and it took up like a half hour or something, you know? But he's always just so about the question that he has in his book, you know, like finding out. He's like never lets his guard or his like it kind of sucks because
maybe I can practice here. Think
I'll really humanize with him because he's always so,
let's
you know,
go.
shelled and everything. So if I look at this moves list though, it should be showing me I'm increasing it. It's like that little blue bar there is showing me that I'm upgrading it. So I was doing that LX move. You can see there that I'm kind of getting that one beefed up. I thought there was more moves, but I have to learn them, I guess. Oh no, they're back this way. There's also grabs, which I can't practice because I don't have anybody to do them on, but... It's a good move there, that spin kick move. So yeah, it doesn't look like this is advancing time at all. But you can see there's kind of those red lines going across at advanced moderate learning on the side, so you want to practice to try to get them up to those bars there, those lines, those rows. But yeah, I can't practice grabs. You can learn some. You can see here there's some moves are blacked out because you don't know about them yet. So yeah, the thing is, the bar's at night, so I think I have to wait, fortunately. This is kind of where a little bit of the game slogs down a little bit, you know, especially when you're having to stop and wait for stuff and all that, but... Talk with this pink-haired dude.
Hey, what's up? Do you know any place where sailors hang out?
I don't know for sure, but I often see them hanging out at a bar near the mahjong parlor.
I see. I'll try there.
Near the mahjong parlor, okay. At least it's a little bit of guidance, because there's multiple bars. It'd be great to just know exactly which one to go to. That tomato jingle, though, it's so good. Let's find that map. Let's just see. Because the only one, again, on the map is the one where we found those other guys. You said mahjong though, so let's see. Is there... Don't see anything about mahjong. You can go back to that main bar. Let's also just see if maybe we can see a mahjong. If there's a sign or something. Chinese restaurant, a sports store, drugstore. Oh, I just remembered you can kind of hold the left stick barely down and just a slow walk, which is good for when you're trying to do this kind of a deal, and you could look around to see the names of places. What is this though, actually? Sushi. Just looking for anything that looks like a mahjong place. What's this? Jazz bar. And then when did the bars open? Probably when nighttime happens. So what is that? 17, 5? 5 o'clock. Karaoke. Oh, it's another bar. Pizza. Casino. Oh no, that's another bar. This is the slot house. There's these guys again. That makes sense. They're motorcycle guys. Maybe they work at the shop.
Ono-san.
Oh, it's you, Ryo. I heard you had a hard time.
Yeah.
Are you okay now?
Yes. I feel a lot better now.
Don't overdo it.
Mahjong, where are you? Oh, there we go. So you said near the parlor, so that would mean then it's probably in that one that guy won't let me in. Down the stairs? Why would you go to a drugstore? See, this is the thing is that you can't just go and be like, oh, what do you got at the drugstore? Because when you go to talk to him, he's gonna be like, do you know where sailors hang out? And you don't have a choice in that, you know? Just kind of defaults. So that's why you can never go to the pizza place and be like, oh, can I ask about the sailors? And then aside from that, be like, well, can I have a slice of pizza? Because they're already working. They've got all the animated, you know, it's all designed in the interior. So I'm going to say the bar might be that one down the stairs there. But I need to... He's going to talk to me again.
Ain't got time
It's
for
like a little
punk
video
kids.
I can't cut
Get
when I
out of
hit
here.
the stairs. So maybe he's gone though when nighttime happens. So what is it? It's 4. So we have about an hour. I mean, I hate calling it a video when I haven't gone to a fight yet, you know. This is a sweet jam. I'm gonna let some time pass. I'm gonna play some of this arcade too, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna let it get to like 5, and then I'll come back. We'll see if it's nighttime, and then if it'll let me go to those kind of bar areas. But yeah, enjoy this tune. I love it. Alright, so I'm back.
Excuse me, I'd like to ask you something.
This is the best lenient. I hit the. Must be my.
Look at this guy. Yeah, I can play these games. I thought I could, maybe not. Maybe I need to...
20 tokens for 100 yen. I'll give it a try. How many will I use?
Let's go a little crazy. Do 200.
Out of tokens. That's
Wasn't
enough
made
for
to
now.
do slots. Horrible. That really is a jam there. Alright, so let's see if it's nighttime, and then I want to just get into a fight before I end this stream. Make a little bit of progress would be awesome. So I don't know if it's nighttime yet. If this guy's still there, then I don't think that's the way to go. We could check the other bar. Those bars were kind of small.
Excuse me.
This guy.
Terribly sorry. I have an appointment to go to.
Okay, that was the guy that we talked to earlier. His appointment is going to the bar. He's right behind me. I'm about to talk to you in here.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey, Rio. I can't serve you alcohol, but have a seat.
Thanks.
How about a cola?
Nice cola.
Sure.
Oh, my boy loves his cola.
So, what's up?
It's another good jam.
Saijo-san, do you know any places where sailors like to hang out around here?
You say sailors, but you don't mean just any sailor, do you?
Right.
Try the MJQ Jazz Bar or Heartbeats Bar.
Is that
I
where they
know
go?
what you're talking about.
But you best
Okay.
be careful. I hear they run with a dangerous crowd.
Any guys with tattoos on their arms?
You'll probably find guys like that there.
That's all right.
That's alright. That reminds me of...
Rio.
Akemi-san.
I love that little touch of if it's stopping your movement to interject with her. It's the only character it does that with, I think. Alright, so I think the bar he was talking about is... see, it won't be on the map. Heartbeats or jazz. So that's the slot. That's bar Linda. Pizza, this is just closed. It's the karaoke bar. It's the ramen. Where are other bars at? Is this one of them? Okay, this is the one I was thinking of. It's not open. What does I say? 13? 19? What was that, 7? Alright, so it'll be opening soon. And then Heartbeats bar. What would that be? It's nothing. This is like a travel agency that ends up coming to the story later. Is this a bar? What did you tell her? China shop. I don't think there's any bars over here. It's a barber. It's residence. Alright, I guess we're just waiting until 7 for that place to open up. Where's that little girl who showed us to the cat? I would love to try one of your burgers, man. But nope, he's gonna ask him about sailors.
Hi, what can I get for you?
Do you know of a place where sailors hang out?
No.
Sailors? I see them at night. We close at 8, but I often see them from just before that.
I see.
All of the sailors are big, you know. You'll know who they are just by looking.
Where do they hang out?
I would say they hang out at bars, or some places like that.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, no, Doug, Bob. Okay, so I guess nighttime is 7 in this world, not 5. So some bars opened earlier at 5. Oh, I know where that guy's going. Go do his karaoke, that drunk guy. I don't know if they'll be in here right away or if anybody's, you know, pouring in here right away. But... Oh, I forgot. You can probably play? I don't remember. This is a nice place.
Got a minute? Hey, the kid's saying something. Are you guys sailors?
Could be.
Hey kid, how about a game?
Game?
You sink the ball in one shot, you win. And I'll answer your questions. But you miss, I win. Buy me a bourbon, okay? You're on. Just have to make the shot, right? Try your luck.
Totally forgot about this. And kind of floated over to me. In one shot, he said? So it is kind of cool. You can press start on most of the mini games and stuff in this game, and it tells you how to play. Switch to close-up view. I wonder if it actually would have made it in without me doing anything to it. Oh no. They probably had it at a good default.
Missed. Thanks, kid. Set him up.
Oh, does it just cut that off? Maybe it's like there's 2 bars, so you have the 2 opportunities. Maybe I just botched this one. Unless it'll let me rematch him. Oh, you can't even talk to him anymore.
Do you have a minute?
I don't know what you want. We don't have time for the scat.
Alright, yeah, I think I just dead-ended that part there. So then, Heartbeats bar is probably the other one, which is where I was thinking of the fight. Maybe I could go down there now. So maybe there's not a pulled minigame though? Maybe that was just for that part of the story. So the Heartbeats bar must be this one I can't see. Maybe it's gotta be this one I'm thinking, right? Now it's gonna be something different.
Get out of my way.
What? Go home! Oh, hey, you!
Nice. Alright, this is the scene I was thinking of. I didn't think it took 2 hours to get here.
Welcome.
Here you go! Milk's perfect for a schoolboy, I'd say.
Are those guys sailors?
Maybe.
I'm looking for sailors who work with Chinese ships.
What are you, some kind of TV detective or something?
Back off.
You little punk.
You looking for some of this?
You stupid!
That's enough. You put on quite a show, boy.
I'm looking for info about a Chinese cartel.
But there's different
I'll tell
animations,
you.
so if I would have failed
What?
one and then
In
gotten the
return,
other,
you don't
like
show your
it's different
face here again.
little
Okay.
animations for all the different
Look for a
angles.
guy named Charlie.
Charlie?
He deals in smuggled goods. He's well known in the underworld. He should know about the Chinese cartel.
Where is he?
He loves his hog. Try asking at the motorcycle shop nearby.
What's he look like?
He always wears shades and a black leather jacket. And
Oh, that's the guy we saw in the
he's got
arcade
a
getting down on that video
tattoo on
game.
his arm.
A tattoo on his arm?
Enough talk. Now
Maybe
get
it's not.
out.
Just came in there and wrecked the place.
Ono-san,
This is where I talk to this guy now.
do you know a guy named Charlie?
Charlie?
You know him?
He's such a poser. Thinks riding a hog makes him look cool, but it don't. He ain't a real biker.
Do you know where he lives?
No idea. He only stops by sometimes. Oh yeah, go to Tsuruoka's place.
You mean Tsuruoka-san at the jacket shop?
I heard Charlie goes there sometimes.
Thank you.
So I think if you know where he's at, you can just go maybe. And I think he's over here in these apartments. doesn't auto walk up the stairs there. It's pretty nice. And I think it's this middle room.
Still not open?
It's open. Like 14. I think that's where you go to do some more story stuff. Anyway, that's probably a pretty good look at the game. I then want to go talk to the jacket place, but the game, you kind of go to all these little shops at some point, like that travel agency. Has some importance later. It's too bad you can't go to the movie theater. Boy Tom, he just gets down all day. You might be able to use the no, well let me, okay, cool. I don't know if I think if I back up though, it doesn't keep playing it, which is a bummer. I was disappointed that it didn't keep playing as you walked away. I don't know, I guess it's because you take your cassette tape back out of it, but... Alright, I'm gonna get one more Sega one. And I think these guys might be at the arcade, so let's see.
Maybe just one.
It's gonna be Sonic related?
Hey, what's this?
I don't know what that is.
Maybe I should get another. I'll pass.
Nah, we're good, Rio. Good old U Arcade. Wish there was some good arcades where I lived. There's like one that's decent, I guess. That's about it.
What?
Oh wait, this is.
I want to ask.
Hey.
Go on.
No, it's either
What
one of
do
these
you
guys.
want?
I need to ask you something.
I got nothing.
So tell me to screw off.
You frontin' with me?
Maybe I'll play one more game and then call it.
Space Harrier, 100 yen a game. I should try it once.
I'm not sure what time the jacket shop closes, but it might be.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
It was pretty popular when it came out. got me.
Get ready. You're doing great.
Nice. It's almost kind of like a... Oh, I hit that tree. It's almost like a Star Fox meets like Panzer Dragoon or something. I don't know.
Get ready.
Game over. Oh well, gave it my best. You can put in more money though, so you can have, you know, more continues. See where the... I am curious to see where the jacket shop is though. Jackets is... kind of on the corner. But it's closed. So you can't save on the fly here. You can look at stuff like, you have your collection of like figures you can look at. Oops, your moves list.
Look at the time.
I'm wondering if I stay here and it warps me, and maybe it'll let me do the warp back move. It won't let me practice. I don't know. I guess it's too late to practice, maybe. It will still let me go to the arcade, though, so... Let's see. There's, like, little mini games that are built within...
One game, 100 yen.
Shenmue world, which is cool. Like, you can do darts.
Maybe I'll play it a bit. Yeah, that's the way.
It's interesting though, because he's like moving his hand on his own. These are good.
Hey, not too bad.
I should have waited for him to come back around.
So close. This is it. Yeah, that's the way.
Horrible.
Whoa, the high score!
Didn't break 100.
Should I play more? That's enough for now.
Let's see if he mentions about, like, having to go home. No? That's horrible. Well, maybe that'll just be the end of the look here at Shenmue. But, yeah, it's still a fun game. I got some nostalgia with it. But besides that, it's pretty cool for what it is. Like, you can see it's about 2 hours in. Granted, I maybe wasted a little bit of time and all that, but it's still pretty fun. Pretty fun game. And there's definitely more combat and all that, and I'm disappointed that I didn't get to show that off more. But there's some cool, fighting scenes, which I didn't do any. I just did all QTEs, but that's another big part of it, is those QTE, quick time event moments. Which kind of popularized it, or I don't know if it popularized it, but it definitely kind of was like a new feature that was shown off in this game, But anyway, that was the game. Hope you all take care. Thanks for watching.